One last look. Okay? I want you all to look. I want you all to remember. This was a nun. A few months shy of her 80th birthday. A nun. He did this to a nun. We all know the book of Matthew. We all know what Jesus did. He called his 12 disciples to him, and he gave them the authority to cast out evil spirits. Well, today, each and every one of you has that same authority. And have no doubts in your minds. John and Frank Garrett is the essence of evil. The boy is more animal than man. But I'm not asking you to take that on faith. You take that on the people that knew him. From his teacher. You take it from the facts. John and Frank Garrett's fingerprints were found all over Sister Benz's bedroom. On the headboard, no less. There's more fingerprints on the nightstand table. Right next to her stabbed, mutilated, and violated body. You take it from the fact that he's got a history of violence. You take it from the fact that he's got a history of drug abuse. Indeed, the night of the murder, he'd ingested 2 tabs of LSD. 2! And then he was seen acting in an agitated, very suspicious manner, mere feet from St. Francis Convent. But mostly, ladies and gentlemen, you take it from the boy's words. You take it from his own words. He's already confessed to the crimes. To his arresting officers. He admitted it to fellow prisoners. Hell, he even bragged about it! Sorry. You know that... They say you're not supposed to take devil at his word. And I believe that, I do. In my heart of hearts, I believe that. But we even caught him boasting. We caught that boy boasting about it. Let's take one last look at Sister Benz. That's who you're looking at, Sister Benz. You convict that devil. You convict that devil, I swear to God, he will kill again. Avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, justice is mine. I shall repay, saith the Lord.
District Attorney Danny Hill has left no stone unturned in his zealous pursuit for justice.
Well, there's dreams, and then there's vision. This was a vision that came to me in a dream.
I urge all the citizens of Amarillo, Texas, to follow the Lord's teachings.
He's investigating 47 individuals who settled in Amarillo under former President Jimmy Carter's Cuban Special Placement Program.
I will not rest until the perpetrator of this heinous crime is arrested, incarcerated, and executed, so help me God.
And in this vision, you saw the killer's face.
Well, Kathy, I saw his face. I saw his address. I even saw a name. Mr. Clyde. God will have
mercy on your soul.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Okay then. All in favor? Raise your hand if you're in favor.
Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I have some doubts.
You have some doubts.
Would you like us to pray again?
No, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. First of all, a psychic? That's how they found him?
Look, I don't believe in this mumbo-jumbo stuff either,
But it turned out she was right.
Exactly.
And all the other evidence. His fingerprints all around the room.
Yeah, but they didn't even...
All over the room, all over the bed.
But they didn't even have those prints till days after they arrested him.
But the prints were there. They still found them.
Thank God for that.
I don't know. It just seems backwards.
You want to explain why a 17-year-old boy's fingerprints would wind up in a Catholic nun's bedroom?
I don't know, but it seems like the tail's wagging the dog here.
Let's not forget, pal, he was spotted in front of the convent the evening of the murder, and that ain't backwards.
Well, he lived near the convent, so...
Acting violently, hitting a bush with a stick over and over again.
Under the influence of LSD.
That's what Charles Manson was using.
We're not comparing this scared kid to Charles Manson, are we?
Remember, we have a confession.
Yeah, which he did not sign. And in my mind, it sounds like he got bullied or was confused.
He was confused? The guy raped a nun because he was confused?
Look, his IQ is under 70.
Hey, just because he's stupid, that doesn't make him innocent.
Doesn't make him guilty either.
I'd like to say something here. I don't know about the rest of the elderly women in Amarillo, but those weeks after the murder, I was terrified to go to sleep. Every whistle of wind, every bump in the night, terrified. Now, we're good people here. Good, God-fearing people. We look after each other. And we look after our community. And when that is threatened, we do something about it. Which is what we have to do. Right now.
We've heard all your doubts. How much longer are you going to keep us here? Sworn and impaneled in this case, find the defendant guilty of the crimes of rape and murder in the first degree.
I didn't do that. I'm innocent. I didn't kill her. I wouldn't do that. I'm innocent. I swear. I didn't kill her. I wouldn't do that. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't kill her. I wouldn't do that. I'm innocent. I wouldn't do that. I'm innocent. I wouldn't do that.
Got one last visitor here for you.
Johnny, this is our last chance to talk. It's not too late. Johnny, please.
Get gone!
We're assembled here today to witness the execution of Johnny Frank Garrett, sentenced to death by lethal injection for the murder of Sister Tadia Benz. Have you got anything you want to say to us right now, son?
I would like to tell you all for a final time that I am innocent. And you all can kiss my ever-loving ass. Because I got a surprise coming for you. All of you. Your children. Your families. Every person remotely connected to your bitch-infested bloodlines. I got a surprise for you. You'll hear the rest of my words soon enough. Thank you, Warden.
once. Will God still grant my wish?
Yeah, of course he will, buddy.
You get them all in the first 10 seconds, God's cool with it.
Quit messing around with them spud joints, pal, and open a grill.
Now, I'll run the numbers. Trust me, the profit's in the potatoes.
Have some faith. You got a gift.
My husband is right. Paul, you are absolutely right, sir. It is a gift when a man is so good with his meat.
We got kids running around here, Carol. Some of them you teach.
Laura, take it from this one. You're a woman most surely blessed.
Mom, we got a man down.
Jesus, Carol, put a bell on that collar.
I'm sorry about before, Laura. Sometimes I just quit a beer too late.
Don't worry about it. It was funny, especially coming from you.
You ever get dirt under your fingernails? I've been getting dirt stuck under my fingernails.
You've been working a lot in the garden?
They killed him last week, you know? Johnny Frank Garrett. It took 10 years, but they finally did it.
I know.
The boy wasn't as bad as I made him sound. He's just troubled. That DA and his questions, I got it flustered.
That was a long time ago. And no more murders, so that's good, right?
It was just Johnny's murder. You know what he said to them, right? Kiss my ever-loving ass!
Why don't we go back down to the party? You can help me tend to the casualties.
Sometimes I'm there. I am sitting there behind the glass, seeing the poison go in. I am watching him die.
You've been having dreams about him?
Mm-hmm. And other times, I'm the nun. And he's behind me, inside me, whispering in my ear, kiss my ever-loving ass. And he's not too rough about it. He's not too gentle either. Oh, no, ma'am. He knows what he's doing.
Let's get some coffee inside you right now.
I've been getting dirt stuck under my fingernails.
Dad?
Yeah, you passed out early. Just tucking you in.
Okay. Tickle fight first?
A tickle fight? Come on, you're half asleep.
Please?
You think just 'cause it's your birthday, you get to have a tickle
fight? Okay.
Oh, no, too late.
Stop, I can't.
No, once it starts, it's never gonna stop. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
What do you want?
What do you mean?
I know that look.
What look?
What do you want?
Well, nothing.
What do you want?
All right, now seriously, we got 10 tubs of sour cream in the Potter restaurant in that temperamental refrigerator. If I don't fix it, it's gonna be a huge mess.
Okay.
So, about church tomorrow.
Go ahead.
Really?
Who loves you?
You do. You do. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'll just sit with Carol anyway. I'll take her to IHOP afterwards.
What, you think she's gonna make it?
I'll call her and get her up. I've been meaning to spend some time with her anyway. She's acting really strange lately.
Yeah, well, you got your happy drunks, you got your angry drunks, you got your messy drunks. she's all three at once. I mean, it's a little weird.
She said she's been having dreams about Johnny Frank Garrett.
I don't know about the rest of the elderly women in Amarillo, but those weeks after the murder, I was terrified to go to sleep.
That's not right.
Terrified.
No.
I'm innocent.
He said,
I wouldn't
no.
do that. I wouldn't do that.
No. Who can read what I've written on the board? Lacey. Read what I've written. Go on, read it.
Kiss my ever-loving.
Read it!
Kiss my ever-loving ass.
A wife, a teacher, a friend. We all knew Carol as a selfless, happy woman who was loved unconditionally and unanimously. That is how she will be remembered as she takes her place with God. This we pray, this we know. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust, the Lord bless her and keep her. Amen.
Dad? Dad, did you screw up?
What makes you say that?
Well, whenever Mom takes a bath and we're in charge of dinner, it usually means you screwed up.
That's a good point, but no major screw-ups that I'm aware of. We're just giving your mom a night off.
She's sad about Mrs. Moore.
Yeah, we're both sad. Aren't you sad?
The kids in her class, they say she got possessed by Satan, which is basically the worst thing that could happen to anyone.
Possessed by Satan. What do you think about that?
I think what you think.
Yeah? What do I think?
Life can be shitty enough without having to worry about Satan.
Whoa. When the heck did you ever hear me saying that?
Thin walls in this house, Dad.
Yeah, I might have said life can be crappy enough.
No, you didn't.
All right. Look, Miss Moore got real sick real fast, and that's a scary thing to see. Sometimes when people get scared, they like to have someone to blame. And who better to blame than... What's on your mind?
So if we don't believe in Satan, does that mean we also can't believe in God?
Hold that thought.
Miss Redmond? Kathy Jones, I work for Channel 10.
Look, sorry, I just don't want to answer any more questions. I don't think Amarillo needs another story on Johnny Frank Garrett.
You know, my producer feels the same way. Look, there's no story here, Mr. Redmond. At least not one I could report. I know you're friends with Carol Moore.
Yeah,
I assume you remember Novella Sumner?
sure. She was on the jury.
She died a few days ago. There's been a lot of strange things happening these past few weeks. Illnesses, accidents, people connected to the trial. He wrote it the night of his execution.
Jesus, you sure this isn't some sort of hoax or something?
6 different guards witnessed him writing it, tipped me off. It's considered public record, so the warden was obligated to hand it over. I've got a bunch of other people to talk to. Have a good evening.
Wait, Miss Jones, they told us his IQ was below 70.
That's right. His teacher said he could barely read or write.
Well, then how the hell did he write this? All of you responsible for my death, you can't kill me. I will live on. In your shadow, in the corner of your eye, I will be your secret shame, the fear that seizes you upon your last breath.
Did you take all the cushions off the patio furniture?
Sure did. And at the time of your death, at the death of your wives and children, I will be there to meet you all, damning your souls to the deepest depths of hell.
You wrote that?
And your rotten grandparents' souls and your worm-infested ancestors, I curse you all through the beginnings and ends of time, with illness, with terror, with the agony and suffering you inflicted upon me and my loved ones.
Okay, Adam.
Hold on, because I know this curse will be fulfilled. I meet death in good spirit and with a stronger soul.
Adam, can you put that away somewhere? Somewhere I don't have to see it?
It's a curse. he cursed us. And you gotta admit, it's kind of weird. Carol, Novella Sumner.
You know, my daddy used to say, you talk enough about shit and you'll end up with some on your shoes.
Kind of like speak of the devil appears.
Except my daddy would never say that. He didn't like to speak of the devil.
Okay, buddy. Come on in, just till the storm's over.
Come on.
Get in. You heard your mother, pal.
She's saying it's time for bed, but I'm almost to Fort Hall. See, I was totally coming.
Babe. Babe, I'm at the Blue Mountains. I think I'm gonna make it to Oregon.
Oh. Yeah, you better not save that, otherwise Sam's gonna know you've been playing.
He will?
Yeah.
So what do I do?
I don't know.
Adam, help me. What do I do?
Oh, Mrs. Redmond, your son is gonna be very, very upset.
Wake up!
Hey, Sam, come on. Wake up, buddy. Come on, wake up.
I think it's
Hey, come on, Sam. Sam, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. There you go, buddy. Oh, you gave us a big scare. You're having one doozy of a nightmare. What's wrong with him now? Whoa!
Sam!
Hey, whoa,
Sam.
whoa. Whoa, buddy. Hey, Sam.
Where am I?
Hey, it's okay. You're in your bedroom.
What happened?
You had a bad dream.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Don't you worry about that. Happens to the best of us.
It was a pretty bad nightmare.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising. Given what all the kids are saying about Mrs. Moore.
But it wasn't about Mrs. Moore. Or the devil. It was just men.
Man.
They were in a circle around me, laughing and smoking cigarettes. But they're also using the cigarettes to burn me. Everywhere. All over. I was naked. Mr. Clyde tried to stop them, but it just made them laugh harder. And they burned him too.
There was a Mr. Clyde in your dream?
Mr. Clyde is my dog.
You either have kids or kids are on the way.
We have a 10-year-old son, Judd.
You sure do. Judd's a good boy. Most of the time. Does get a bit of the devil in him from time to time, right?
Yeah, well, you nailed it.
He likes sports, video games. Judd looks up to you a lot, in case you didn't know that. There's something potentially troubling with your son. There's something you need to avoid.
What?
I can't see what it is.
How do I know how to avoid it?
That's easy. It's due for Darrow Sweet. It's only $20 on top of the rate.
Okay. So you helped crack the Johnny Frank Garrett case?
I sure did. It's my most renowned psychic chief.
So you had a dream about him and his dog, Mr. Clyde?
His vision came to me in a dream. That's how most people know I'm not just some phony. See, when the cops are in a jam, they come to yours truly.
So then the police came to you for help. Then you had the dream?
The vision.
The vision, yeah.
That's right.
Then you ID'd Johnny. Then the cops arrested him, took his prints. I'm just trying to figure it out. And then they went back to the convent and made the match.
My husband's back soon. Are you gonna cut the deck? Or what?
What do you know about curses?
Baby, this is just a read. You want a full consult? That's gonna cost you $50 an hour.
It's just a lot of strange things have been going on since Johnny's execution, and I guess I'm just wondering. I don't know if you've experienced anything out of the ordinary.
The moment they sent that demon child back to the hell he came from, I had a sense of purging. It was like a spiritual relief. That night, I dreamt of sunshine on the lake, fresh baked pies. So you want to know how to help Judd or what?
Judd?
Your son.
You know what kind of curse holds the most power? Curse of the innocent. Those unfairly persecuted, died unjustly. Martyrs, heretics, witches burned at the stake.
What's that got to do with anything? What aren't you telling me?
The psychic lied to me. It just all happened so fast. The tide was going with Johnny. I got an exclusive with her. It was a career-changing move. I went with it.
How can you be sure she was lying?
She called me. I asked her if she'd been in contact with the police, and she acted like she hadn't.
Well, she told me the police came to her.
Well, that was later, before they got their story straight.
Who got their story straight?
Her and Danny Hill.
The district attorney?
She tried to gloss it over. Said she sometimes gets confused after severe psychic activity.
But you knew she was lying?
And everybody just followed suit. Lazy defense lawyers, corrupt medical examiners losing evidence. A priest from St. Francis not being allowed to testify.
A priest? Why would a priest testify on his behalf?
Because Johnny did volunteer work at St. Francis.
Why didn't anybody tell us that?
They didn't want us to know.
You're saying he might have been innocent. I convicted him.
We all did.
No, we didn't. I did. I was on that jury.
Johnny was a trouble boy. The things he shared with me, with the sisters, it was very sad.
Like what kind of things?
Johnny took us into his confidence, Mr. Redmond. I will tell you this, though. There were many nights he did not want to go home. He'd make up excuses to stay here, find chores that needed doing.
So his fingerprints would have already been here all over the place.
I'll tell you this, Johnny Garrett was not a rapist or a killer, and I should have done more. Far more to make that known. I mean, I did try. I went to Dan Hill, to the lawyers, said I would testify. I just kept getting the runaround.
Even from Johnny Garrett's lawyers?
From everyone. But ultimately, I must take the responsibility. I didn't do enough. And so I played a role in what happened to him, and what he finally became.
I'm not one for religion, no offense, but do you believe in, can't even believe I'm asking this, evil spirits?
Well, I believe Satan rarely misses an opportunity to inveigle himself into our world. It could be in a jealous thought, or an angry gesture, or on the dying lips of an innocent man. Why?
No.
Would you rather be a piece of pizza or an ice cream cone?
Ice cream melts, you know.
Johnny Garrett was not a rapist or a killer.
I convicted him.
They sent that demon child back to the hell he came from.
Johnny Garrett was not a rapist or a killer.
Psychic lied to me.
Johnny Garrett was not a rapist
I convicted him.
Psychic lied to me. Psychic lied to me.
I convicted him.
Johnny Garrett was not a rapist
Psychic
or a
lied to
killer.
me. Psychic lied to me.
Johnny
Psychic
Garrett
lied
was
to me.
not a rapist or a killer.
What?
Flapping around like a fish. Mumbling too.
I can sleep on the couch.
No, stay here. Seems like such a shame to let all that energy go to waste.
Stop. gotta tell you something.
What is it?
I saw a man die today.
You what?
I saw a man die today. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to say him here before. And then, I don't know, I was just trying to block it from my mind.
You want to talk about it?
I think it's got something to do with Johnny Frank Garrett.
Adam, you don't really think that's true? What was that?
I don't know.
Sam?
Sam!
Sam!
A degenerative heart condition?
What does that mean?
He was most likely born with it.
But Sam's a healthy kid.
It just didn't present itself until now. I've made a few phone calls. I'd like to get a few more opinions on how to proceed.
But you can fix it.
Well, we can stabilize him, make sure he doesn't put any more strain on the ventricles, but in the next 24 hours, there's a high possibility of cardiac failure.
Cardiac failure. He's 10. My son is 10 years old. This doesn't happen to 10-year-olds.
Like I said, I have some very knowledgeable colleagues I'm excited to consult with.
More knowledgeable than you.
Mrs. Redmond, the good news is we no longer flying under the radar. Let's just be thankful for that.
Thank you, Doctor. I got the same blood type as my son. Doctor said it might help.
Uh-huh. You a fainter?
No, ma'am. I'm just, not a fan of needles.
Uh-huh. Now, this is gonna be a piece of cake. Didn't even feel it, did you?
No, you're good.
I know.
That's the worst of it. Why don't you take it now?
Burn in hell. Burn in hell.
apologize for disturbing you, but my son is very sick.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr.
Redmond, Adam Redmond. I was on the Johnny Frank Garrett jury. And now, as I said, my son is very sick.
Well, that's a shame. You did Amarillo a great service. I'm sorry to hear you're having a rough go of it.
A lot of people are having a rough go of it, but I know how we can stop it. Johnny Garrett did get a fair shake.
You want him to get a fair shake? It's done, son. You understand the bastard's dead.
No, part of him isn't. Now look, I'm the last person to believe in that sort of thing. I really am. I work hard. I take care of my family. That is what I believe in. But this is happening. He's doing this because he wants people to know.
To know what?
The church, the fingerprints, the things you didn't tell us, the truth. We clear his name, the curse will break, and my son will get better.
Yeah, see, I understand what you're saying, boy. Remember, you was trying your best. Hell, we all trying our best. You can believe that. You know what? Why don't we all go take a walk? Let's just take a nice little walk. Let's get this whole mess sorted out. You like that? Ain't no curse, boy. It's just bad luck. It's not always about work and family. Sometimes you just gotta make yourself good with God. And maybe someday your luck will change. I'm sorry about your son.
I'm sorry.
I need to see Father Colvin.
He's in Tulsa. Left this morning.
I need his help to get Danny Hill to come forward and tell the truth about the Johnny Garrett trial.
I know who you are and what you're doing here, Mr. Redmond. Would you mind coming with me? Rafael Chago. He's in prison now in McAllister, Oklahoma. He was convicted 5 years after Johnny. Used to live in Amarillo.
This guy, he raped and killed old women.
I saw him that night. That Halloween night, creeping outside by the window. I told the police. They brought him in, but I didn't have any evidence. No fingerprints. With Johnny, they had fingerprints.
Yeah, but this is the same MO. It's the same everything. Danny Hill just wanted a conviction.
I doubt he'll be willing to admit that.
Yeah, but with this guy, I'm gonna make sure he does. Johnny's soul wants justice.
The book of Ephesians says, have nothing to do with darkness, but instead expose it to the light. There's just one problem. That thing that has a hold of Johnny now, of his soul, that will prefer to remain in darkness.
Look, I know it doesn't make any sense.
I don't care about Johnny Frank Garrett. I care about Sam. That's it. Our son is dying. He needs his father. I need my husband.
And I'm trying to tell you, that's why this is happening. And I might know how to stop it. We got less than 48 hours here. I'm just asking you to trust me. And I'm sorry, you don't understand this. Maybe when it's all over, you will.
Adam. Adam! Adam! I want you to have this. Take it.
To take the second dress, but I like it. We all put a little here to make it straight all the way around. There, do you want to go back to your dressing room? I believe I'll have you deliver the dress if you don't mind. I did say I'd take it. What's the matter with it? What's with everyone? Good people here. Good, God-fearing people.
We look after each other. And we look after our community. Would you like us to pray with you?
Let's not forget, pal. He was spotted in front of the constitution of the murder that back.
And we look after our community. When that is threatened, we do something about it.
Hold on.
Would you like us to play with you? That's your house. Under the hotel and our careful when that is threatened. We do something about it. Hotel, what we have to.
curse your soul to the deepest depths of your own hell. I curse your drop grandparents' souls and your stinking, worm-infested, maggot-ridden ancestors. Clean back to the damnable bitch dog that began your bitch line. I curse every adult, every person that's born after my death that is remotely related to your bitch.
I do nothing wrong. Estoy tranquilo. Estoy con Dios. I have a big family in Cuba. Una grande familia. No hago nada malo. I am a family man, and I am with God. Oh, yeah, I believe you. But you got a family. I also believe that you got a thing for raping and killing old women. No, my friend, Jorge, he brags about this. Él dice que se les coge. He tells me he fucks them. And they like it. They like choking their neck. They're so old, tan viejas. They've forgotten they can be sinful. He makes them to remember. Esto es lo que él me dijo, mi amigo, Jorge. That guy in your dreams? Crazy guy, long hair, big beard. How do you know this man? His name's Johnny Frank Garrett. He was executed for the rape and killing of Sister Tadea Benz in Amarillo. But you already know that. Before he died, something got into him. Into his soul. Same thing that's coming after you right now. The dreams. Well, they're just the beginning. I do nothing wrong. I can stop it. The dreams, the sickness, the death. But you gotta confess. Admit what you did. So I can clear Johnny Garrett's name. Estoy con Dios. He will have mercy on my soul. It's not God you have to worry about. See, when you piss off God, he doesn't come after your whole family. Johnny Garrett will. You understand what I'm saying?
Give me Danny Hill.
Can I tell him who's calling?
This is Adam Redmond.
Can I tell him what this is regarding?
Keeping his lying, crooked ass out of federal prison.
What the hell you want from me?
My name is Rafael Jose Chaco, and I can prove that Johnny Frank Garrett is innocent.
You're gonna clear Johnny Garrett's name. Everyone's gonna know.
my house later tonight.
Oh, shit. You're still in Lubbock?
Yeah, covering the governor's re-election campaign.
I need you back in Amarillo. I figured out how to stop the curse.
You've lost your mind. You really want to go after Danny Hill?
We don't have to go after him. He's gonna clear Johnny Garrett himself.
What are you talking about?
Just meet me at Danny Hill's house with a camera crew tonight. How's Sam?
Hanging in there. You coming home soon?
Yeah, I am. I'm leaving now. Everything's gonna work out just fine.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Hey, Jam.
When's Daddy coming back?
Soon. He's come back soon.
Reports are coming in of a plane crash just outside Amarillo, leaving 2 people dead. The passenger is believed to be Channel 10 reporter Cassie Jones, a respected journalist.
So, son, cigar?
I want you to tell the truth.
Sam? George!
I want to buy some restaurants. Maybe Boss Potato for 3. I'm thinking $500,000 a pop.
Help! Help!
I'm not here to talk about my restaurants.
You could send your son for the best medical treatment known to man. You never have to work another day in your life.
It's Cody. Bag him.
You take that deal. It's the American dream, son. It's what everybody wants.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's not what Johnny Garrett wants.
You still flapping your jaw about Johnny. Is that what you're doing?
10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My son is fighting for his life. You screwed the system to get you a conviction. I'm telling you to tell the truth.
Johnny Frank Garrett is born stupid. Boy, you get that through your head.
Prep him.
He was abused by his parents. Sexually, physically, strung out on all kind of fucking drugs. He spent hours in his front yard just ripping that fucking bush with a goddamn stick. I ain't saying he's gonna rape a nun, but that filthy fucking boy was gonna do something. Steady. He brought comfort to our little community. Peace of mind. And I'm a firm believer that everybody have a purpose in this world. And that was Johnny's purpose.
Clear.
You can't play God like that.
Or maybe even God shouldn't play God. Because going by your standards, he just shit the bed a little too often anyway, then didn't he? Why don't you just go ask poor Johnny? Everybody got pain. You ain't the only one. You just gotta suck that shit up and live with it.
I'm asking you to do the right thing. To end this right now.
What do you want me to do, boy? What the fuck do you want me to do? You think an apology gonna mean one hell of a difference here? He's dead.
Again.
You can make this stop right now.
Well, there you go. Now, finally, you and I see eye to eye on something here.
You fucking crazy?
No more than normal, boy, but the night is young.
Clear.
You stalked me for far too long. And this shit ends tonight.
Again. Clear.
No! 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 No, Sam! Sam! Sam, get off me! Sam, wake up, baby! Wake that off of me! Sam, wake up, baby! Wake up, you're okay. You're okay, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, baby! Sam! Sam! No. No. No.
Mom. Sam, oh my God. Sam, you're okay. Oh God, Sam. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh yeah, thank God. Oh, Sam.
This is the bread which cometh down from heaven, that a man may eat thereof and not die. I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, if any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever. Laura, Sam.
Hi, Father. That was a really good service, Father. Made me think, you know? Is everything okay?
Good, good. You're a little tired, that's all. I've been sleeping well.
If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where I am.
I've been charged, convicted, sentenced, and more than punished for rape and murder. A lot of real bad stuff has been said about me that, if given the chance, I could have proven, not only beyond a reasonable doubt, but beyond any doubt of my innocence. But you, society, did not give me a chance to do so. I never really went to school as you did. I didn't learn to read there as you did. I learned at home. And because of that, I spent over half my life in juvenile and adult institutions, detention centers, halfway houses, state schools, jails with grown men, all before my 19th birthday. You people. I despise every one of you, from the government to the ignorant judge and jury, The DAs, the media, and especially you, cowardly society. You think you can kill me? You can't kill me. I was born dead. I will live on in the love that is within my family and friends and their descendants. And I will live in your deepest fears. I am your fear. You fear me because I am what you hate. Yourself. When you judged me, you only judged yourself, for I am a reflection of you, society. Your rotten flesh fears me because when you see me, you see something dark and perverted and twisted, which became so because of you, society. You think you can scare me with death. I've faced death before. I'm resigned to death. All people die. I know that if I die, I'm going to die with a clear conscience, a whole spirit, and as a man. But you, society, will live in shame. In your nightmares, I will live. In your times of fear, big or small, will I be. Every frustration in your lives will be me. Every death of your families will be me. I will be the one that meets your family's souls. I will be the fear you will experience upon your last breath. And I curse your souls to the deepest depths of your own hell. And I curse your parents' souls to the same hell. And your rotten grandparents' souls and your stinking worm-infested, maggot-ridden ancestors. Clean back to the damnable dog that began your line. I curse every adult, every person that's born after my death that is remotely related to your pitch-infested blood. And because I know the curses will be fulfilled, I meet death in a better spirit and stronger soul. Johnny Frank Garrett.